Now think about it. How do you expect to buy a home, invest in stocks, save for retirement, or build wealth if you don't even know where to start? That is what financial literacy is all about. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, this is Seeker Savvy. And today we're going to dive into a topic that I believe is a must for anyone that is looking to level up their life. We're talking financial literacy. So whether you're a recent immigrant, especially from Africa to the US, or you've been here for several years, financial literacy is key to navigating life in the US. It is not just about understanding money, but rather about making it work for you. Now, why does financial literacy matter, you may ask? Let's get real for a second. Life in the US is different, especially when it comes to money. See, back home, the way we handle finances is mostly based on our unique cultural and societal norms. But here, things like credit scores, taxes, interest rates, and investment opportunities can be confusing and costly if you don't understand them. Now, let's talk about what happens when we don't prioritize financial literacy. So, according to studies, many immigrants struggle with debt. We pay unnecessary fees or miss out on investment opportunities simply because most of us do not know the options available to us. Now imagine this. You're in a new country, working hard, trying to send money back home and save for the future at the same time. Yet because we don't fully understand the financial system, we end up with things like poor credit, high interest loans, or worse, no savings at all. But don't worry, the good news is we can fix this. Financial literacy is learned. It doesn't matter how old you are or how little you think you know. What matters is that you start. So in order to improve our financial literacy, I've got some actionable steps that we can take right now to get us started. Now, step one is to start with the basics. Now, this includes learning about budgeting, saving, and understanding how interest rates work. You can start learning about these through resources like podcasts, YouTube videos like this one, or free online courses, right? Now, let me share with you a personal experience on how I learned the hard way with regards to interest rates. So I came to the US in 2015. Long story short, I needed to get a car to commute to and from school, work, and all that good stuff. I had saved some money from work to buy a good used car, right? Long story short, family issues happened, so that money was, Anyways, bottom line, I needed a car urgently because the semester within which I had enrolled was fast approaching. So we went to the dealership to finance a car. Now keep in mind, I was fresh off the boat, under 6 months, did not know anything about credit scores, interest rates, none of that. I ended up with a car at an 18% APR. Yeah. The monthly payment, I believe, was around $540 a month for a period of 64 months. You wouldn't believe the amount of sleep deprivation and depression I went through to make those payments. All I'm trying to say is most of these dealerships can be predatory, especially if they know you don't know better. So it is important to know. Step number two is to understand the US credit system. Now in the US, your credit score is king. I'm sure you've heard about this so many times. This determines how much you can borrow and at what interest rates, right? You can use free tools like Credit Karma or CreditWise to monitor and improve your credit score. Now, if you're new to the US, you probably do not have a credit score established yet. I understand. The best way that I began my credit journey was going to a bank with $500, I believe, to open a secured credit card. Now, this is basically you saying to the bank, I know you don't trust me yet, but here is $500. Please give me a credit card with a credit line equivalent to the $500 that I'm giving you. Now, that $500 serves as collateral in the event that you don't pay back. Right? And that begins your credit journey. So that's something you can consider if you don't have your credit score established yet. Step number three is to learn about investments. So you can learn about things like stocks, bonds, real estate, or even starting a business. These are ways you can use to grow your wealth. For stocks and bonds, platforms like Webull, Robinhood, Fidelity, and many others make it easier than ever to start investing with small amounts. Now remember that we're starting small and we don't necessarily need thousands of dollars to begin investing. It's about getting into the habit of growing our money. Now, step number four is to seek financial mentors. Now, we're going to find people in our community who we believe are already financially savvy, right? As these people can help guide us through the unfamiliar territories when it comes to topics of finance. For example, if you know someone personally who knows how to trade stocks or who's into real estate or basically into a business that interests you. You can reach out to them with specific questions, and I'm pretty sure they'll be more than happy to help you out. Now, I understand that as immigrants, we often have unique financial responsibilities. Many of us send money back home to family, which can make budgeting and saving extremely difficult. Now, that's why it is important to try to find, a balance between the two. We can support our family back home and still build a financial foundation over here. Like I said, it is extremely difficult, but we need to learn how to set aside money for ourselves while still sending money home. Now, personally, I do not go outside of my means to remit to anyone. If I don't have it, I don't have it. What am I going to do? Rob a bank? I don't think so. Other things that most of us don't fully take advantage of are things like our company 401ks, Roth IRAs, and health savings accounts. Now, these might not be familiar to some of us, but they're powerful tools for securing our financial future in the US. Now, here's the thing. Improving our financial literacy isn't something that's going to happen overnight. But every step that we take, no matter how small, gets us closer to our dream of financial freedom. Thanks so much for watching. And if you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share to your friends and family. That's ene yebeshia medase.
No matter where you dey, America, Europe, and Ghana. Just subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Sika Savi.